We're here tonight to do a basic investigation of the Territorial Prison, and we brought a lot of our equipment with us tonight. The basic stuff, which is every investigator's tool, is a voice recorder. Catch everything we can, and then we go back home and we go through hours and hours of audio and find what we can find. We're listening for EVPs, which is an electronic voice phenomena. We have a spirit box, and this is just a basic AM/FM radio, and it puts out a white noise. And this is a novelist. It has several different tools with it. It's just similar to a spirit box, but it's a lot more technical. The SLS camera, if it does detect something, it'll show up as a stick figure. On the right side in the normal picture, and then you see the skeleton that's standing next to him. That's not Bill there. A lot of people are skeptical of these. A lot of people they don't work for. But you know, I've run into about 4 or 5 people they just never do anything for. So can you point to the man that's wearing the uniform? And they both don't have to go. And they pointed to my far right.
My name is Bill Swayne. Way back when I was a child, my mother was into the metaphysical and the spirits, and would always try and pull things into the home, and you know, she would never have any luck. And as a child, I was seeing weird things and hearing weird things, and you know, had no explanation until I was about a teenager, and I found out that she was doing all this extra kind of stuff. And so we just, back then we didn't have tools fancy like this. It was just basically a compass, and you go out and you try and find something. So, you know, we did it. It wasn't really cool back in the late 80s, 90s. My niece, who knew that I did this stuff, called me one day and said, "Did you know there's a cable show called Ghost Hunters where they actually do what you've been doing?" And I was like, "Really?" And she's like, "Yeah, but with a lot of sophisticated equipment." And so I was like, okay, and found out what channel it was on and went and watched it. And I was like, I can't believe there's an actual organized group. And so I went on the internet, I looked to see if there's any local teams in Colorado, and I found one that was looking for some new people. And I applied, and I came on as a junior investigator, learned the tools, and I've just been in it ever since.
Sara Igo. I'm a fraud investigator with the team. I'm what they call a sensitive, and I can sense spirits. I have a lot here that seem to like me, or in the case of the women's section, dislike me. So when I come in, I can feel their energy, and a lot of times I can actually hear them speaking to me. So I like to use that more in conjunction with the tech side. So it's like, okay, I'm sensing it over here, and then we can bring the technical equipment in just to see, you know, is there really something there or not? So it's kind of a hand-in-hand tool. Usually they'll tell me, I'll ask, like the one earlier, when we were here last time, he was kind of reaching out to me, and I just started asking questions, and I got the name James. And then I was using the dowsing rods just to kind of confirm, because I'm always checking myself. It's like, am I really sensing this, or is it? So I'm a skeptic, and everything I do, it's like, all right, can I debunk it? Is it true? Is it not? You know, I'm never one to walk in and go, there is somebody standing behind you. It's like, all right, what am I feeling? What am I looking at? And can we find something to back it up? It's the science and understanding that a lot of times people hear spirits or paranormal and they get freaked out and afraid, and it's nothing to be afraid of. It's embracing that there's more to this world that what we can actually see and touch, and how to learn how to deal with that and go, you know what, this is kind of interesting and it's fun, and to use the technology and maybe tap into things they didn't know they had, and just for them to have a really good experience.